A lot of what you're seeing here, this is just going to show that no matter how much bark Donald Trump has against Kim Jong-un and against North Korea, that he still has quite a lot of real bite behind him. Casey?
Our thanks to NBC's Matt Bradley for filing that report. These drills follow a new battle in the ongoing war of words between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The president tweeted over the weekend while he was in Vietnam, quote, "Why would Kim Jong-un insult me by calling me old when I would never call him short and fat? Oh, well, I try so hard to be his friend, and maybe someday that will happen." Joining me now to take a closer look at this is Bruce Klingner. I apologize, Bruce. He is a former CIA Deputy Division Chief for Korea and is currently a senior research fellow for Northeast Asia at the Heritage Foundation. Bruce, let me start by asking you whether or not the end of that tweet is ever going to come true. Are someday we going to be friends with Kim Jong-un?
I don't think for the foreseeable future. It's difficult to even see us getting back into formal negotiations as long as North Korea says they will never abide by UN resolutions. They will never abide by their previous commitments to denuclearize. So, we do have a rough road ahead of us.
You were in charge of the CIA's division on this, and we obviously, as a country, spend a lot of time trying to figure out what motivates these enigmatic leaders of North Korea. What's different about Kim Jong-un than was true of his father, and does a provocative tweet like this potentially impact him kind of from a personality perspective? What do we know about how he might react to this?
We know North Korea, as a regime, responds very strongly to anything that they perceive to be an insult to the leadership. And remember when the movie The Interview came out, and North Korea saw that as an insult to Kim Jong-un, and it led to them hacking Sony and then also threatening 9/11 style attacks against American theaters and theatergoers. So it could lead to additional North Korean provocations, but we also know that's what they do anyway. They launch missiles and conduct nuclear tests in defiance of resolutions. They repeatedly threaten the U.S. and its allies, and occasionally they conduct deadly attacks, particularly against South Korea.
From what you know, is Kim Jong-un more impulsive, more inclined to be offended by something like this than his father was?
Well, we always have to be concerned how North Korea responds, and I don't think the president's insults and bombastic comments are helpful or productive. But we do need to keep in mind that things that North Korea and the government has said about Barack Obama, the previous South Korean president Park Geun-hye, were very racist and sexist. So anything Mr. Trump is saying is really pales in comparison. And and also we have to keep in mind that the crisis we're in is because of North Korea's violations of its previous commitments to denuclearize and continued defiance of the international community through violating UN resolutions.
Bruce Klingner at the Heritage Foundation, thank you very much for your time today, sir. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We have one more thing for you up after the break.